Good evening everyone. I am Pratibha. Welcome to my channel Pratibha Chemistry Teacher. Today we are going to discuss about the topic class 11 CBSE chapter number 1, some basic concept of chemistry. So today we will discuss about the topic. By the end of the today's lesson, student will be able to define chemistry and matter, okay, classify matter, understand physical and chemical change, and learn the law of chemical combination, and understand atoms, molecules and moles, okay, and solve basic numerical problems. Okay, next, coming to the next point, what is chemistry? So children, chemistry is the branch of science that studies matter, composition and the structure and the properties and changes, okay, and energy change. Coming to the next point, what is matter? Okay, matter is anything that has mass and occupy some space. For examples, water, air, stone, wood, iron. Okay. Next, coming to the next point, characteristic of matter. Okay. So here is has mass. We already discussed in class 9 chapter what is matter. Matter has occupy mass and occupy space. Matter has mass. Matter is anything which is occupy some space in the universe. Matter has mass, occupy space, made up of particles, okay, and the particles are always moving and the particles attract each other, okay. Next is the classification of matter. What is the classification of matter? Physical classification. Here is the solid, liquid and gas. And the chemical classification. Here is the element and the compounds and the mixture. Okay children. Coming to the next point. Elements. What is elements? Okay. Actually elements, an element is a pure substance made up of one kind of atom. For example, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, iron and gold. Okay. See, compound. What is compound? Actually a compound is formed when two or more elements combine chemical in a fixed ratio. For example, H2O, water vapor, and the carbon dioxide, CO2, NaCl is the sodium chloride. Okay, mixture. Coming to the next point, mixture. What is mixture? Actually mixture is the contain two or more substance mixed physically. Okay, here is the types of mixture. Homogeneous mixture and the another is the heterogeneous mixture. Okay, for example, air, milk and the soil. Next is the physical change. So what is the physical change? Actually physical change is, here is the no new substance formed and usually it's a reversible process. Okay. In the physical change, example is melting of ice and boiling of water. This is all about the physical change. Okay. Coming to the next point, chemical change. Okay. So what is a chemical change? In the chemical change, here is the new substance formed. During the chemical change, here is a new substance formed and the heat and light formed. Or it's a usually irreversible process. Okay, it's an irreversible process. For example, here is the example, burning paper and the rusting of iron. Okay. Small activity, burning of paper. See, this is a paper. See, this is the activity of burning of paper. Okay, so this burning of paper, if this paper react with oxygen, this will become carbon dioxide and the water vapor, heat and the ash and the light. Okay, during this reaction, carbon forms carbon dioxide and the hydrogen forms water vapor, and the heat and light are the remained, and the all the remain non combustible material become ash. Okay, this reaction is the reaction type of combustion. Okay children, new substance formed, light and heat produced. Next is law of chemical combination. So what is the law of chemical combination? Here we will discuss about the law of conservation of mass. In class 10th previous class we already discussed law of conservation of mass. Okay, so what is the law of conservation of mass? Actually, it is the mass can neither be created nor be destroyed during the chemical reaction. This is the law of conservation of mass. Okay, next law is law of constant proportion. So what is the law of constant proportion? Actually, a pure compound always contain the same element and the same fixed proportions by mass, no matter where it comes from, how it is prepared. This law is also called the law of definite proportion. Okay, so tomorrow we will discuss some ratio of calculate of hydrogen oxygens. Okay, thank you.